Good late afternoon, early evening. I don't know. It's dark outside. Welcome to Marietta College Esports. My name is Matt Williamson,
And I'm Grant Swan.
and we're watching Collegiate R6. So today is going to be our last Rainbow Six match, and the Pioneers will be going up against Weber State University. So this is part of the Collegiate R6 season. They had their kind of preseason earlier in the semester, then they had the open season, and this will probably be the final one. There's a playoffs, but right now in the open season, the Pioneers are 1-2, so the odds of moving on to the playoffs are slim. But you never know. But we'll keep an eye out for that. So as we are getting the lobby set up, we'll go ahead and give you the starting lineup for the Rainbow Six team. So we still have our team captain Vincent Anderson. He did a name change, so he's now Large Nuggo instead of NPC for real. We still have Alex Meyer as Frags MC, Dylan Poles as Res 474, Bobby Weber as Bobaflex 7, Zenzing Me as Lawrence Me 96, and Zing Wang as Rico Rodriguez. Now Lawrence will not be playing tonight, but Rico will be in for our team. All right, so we're still getting everything set up here. Who are we missing in the lobby? Okay, we're missing Alex. So let me get invited. All right, yeah. So I'm just getting invites set to the lobby. So there's a best of 3, and they've already done the map picks and bans. That's actually kind of why it took a little bit of time to get the match started, because it was supposed to start at 5:30, but we were taking care of all the map picks and bans. So the first map will be Cafe. Marietta will be starting on defense, and then the second map will be Clubhouse. And Marietta will be attacking, and then if we go to game 3, that will be Coastline with Marietta defending. Yeah, so I mean, I don't remember the win-loss ratio for Weber State, but from my understanding, it should be pretty evenly matched.
We can hope so.
Yeah, we'd hope so.
We are always getting better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, last week, our Rainbow Six team scrimmed with WVU Tech, and they did very well in that scrimmage. So we are seeing improvements from the team. They've been working more on map coordination, call-outs. So we'll see if those things pay off in today's match. So we're still getting people invited. I see more from Weber State join the lobby. And we're just still waiting for our players to join. So we should be ready soon. And I'll get the audio up and running once we have everything good to go. All right, so while we're waiting, as just a reminder, this is not only our last Rainbow Six match, but it's probably going to be the last esports match that we broadcast for the semester, because Great Lakes Esports Conference finished last weekend, and so there really aren't any other competitions right now. So we'll be picking back up again in the spring semester, and while so it's going to be a little while before we have another match. So this could very well be our last broadcast for a couple of months.
Yeah. Do you know when in the spring we're supposed to pick back up?
We're still trying to figure that out. We actually have a meeting with the conference to see when we'll set up the schedule again. So we will get that updated to everyone. So once again, if you are not following Marietta College Esports, please be sure to do so. So you can follow us on Twitter at Marietta Esports. You can follow us at on our Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Marietta College Esports. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, so all of our broadcasts will show up there a week after. So like this match that we're currently watching will be up on YouTube next weekend. And then, of course, you can always follow us on Twitch, so whenever we go live, you can always check us out there and watch the games. All right, so it looks like everyone from Marietta is in, and I think it looks like Weber State's still trying to get one more person in. So once they're in, we'll get things going. So we appreciate everyone's patience as we try to get everything here set up. We want to make sure that all the logistics are taken care of, and making sure that I am in the appropriate Discord. think I am. Yep. There we go. Yep. So that part's good. All right. So it's just a matter of now just kind of playing the waiting game. We may even see a little smack talk in the lobby. A little bantering is okay beforehand.
Yeah. It's fun to see.
Mm-hmm. All right. We're still waiting for the last person for Weber State. So while we're doing that, we'll at least mention a couple things that are in the pipeline for the esports program. So the biggest announcement that I made to the students the other day is that we have officially ordered our jerseys.
They look very nice.
Yes, everyone is so psyched for it. Those will take probably about a month to come in. So you guys will get your jerseys at the beginning of next semester.
Okay.
So we have that coming in. We are working on trying to get some console gaming supported. Kind of mentioned some possible ideas about doing something with Super Smash Brothers, and apparently it just kind of blew up from that because I've gotten emails from people like, "You're gonna start Smash Team? Please let me know. We need to totally do this."
Cool.
So I think there's a good chance that we'll be able to support Super Smash next semester.
I love Smash.
Mhm.
It's fun.
Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to compete in anything because a lot of the competitions kind of started earlier this year. But there might be some regional thing we can do, or join Battlefy, or do something along those lines. So next semester might just be a matter of getting things warmed up to be prepared for next semester, or I should say the fall semester. And we're hoping to participate in some other events, or at least host some events on campus. There is some plans to maybe try to get like a Super Smash tournament going as a fundraiser, so be on the lookout for that. We're also looking into doing some things with some of our broadcasts. We're hoping to at least dedicate one of our matches next semester for a charity event. So we'll be asking for people's support to help with that fundraiser for a good cause. So once we get those details finalized, we hope to get that out. We're also hoping to partner with the YMCA to put on an event for middle school children for a special League of Legends tournament. So hopefully we'll get that taken care of. So as the lobby's still not fully created yet, what is going on here? Who we missed? Okay, so wait, where did? Let's get back in. Yeah, I'm trying to explain what's going on to give everyone a chance to get into the lobby, and not everyone's in the lobby yet. So I have to figure out what is going on here. That's okay. That's the different. Okay, so we got Rico back in there. Okay. Now we're just waiting for Weber State's last person. So once we have that, we will get going. Once again, I do apologize for the delay, but we are still waiting for. Let me see what's going on here.
One of them DM me on Discord and says something's still not letting him join for whatever reason. That's why they're not still.
Okay, I'm checking. Okay, let me check something. Okay, so I think I guess the last player is having some trouble connecting the lobby, so I'm going to try to directly add him to the game. So let me see if that works first. there we go. Okay, so he's got a mat. Okay, there we go. So now. Okay, where? There he is. Okay. All right, so I tried sending him an invite. Okay, it says he's in menu. We may have to try restarting the lobby if it's not working right. All right. Okay, it looks like everyone's in the lobby. So I'm going to just do a check. Yeah, it looks. I think Uplay was being a little finicky. Surprise, surprise, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and get the audio set up before I forget. There's that and that. Okay, did I have? Okay, that's the game audio, right?
Yeah.
Oh crap! I didn't see if Marietta was ready. Whoops. Did I say they were ready? Let me double check.
So they're good.
Yeah, they're good. Okay. Okay. You guys good? Yeah, all right. They're ready. You guys ready? All right. All right. Everyone's ready. Let's do it this way. All right, start it up. And let me get the game set up here. So here we go. Took us about 20 minutes, but we're finally ready. Although I think I got the, oh no, I got the right sides. Okay, yeah. Blebber State's on the blue side, Marietta's orange. So now we're in the band. So what kind of bands would you expect for Cafe?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I don't think it's.
So probably like Jackal or maybe
Yeah.
Mira.
There's Jackal.
Oh, there we go.
Bands usually stay consistent throughout the season. So once it hits December, things might change a little bit. I know Jackal's getting changed. The new operators are coming.
Right now, have the new operators? Are the new operators live yet?
They're not live yet. It'll go live sometime in December. But
Okay.
they are looking to be very cool, and seems like they'll definitely change up the meta for competitive.
Right. I think we were talking about that before, and it just seemed like they were pretty good. You know, looks like we've got the Monty band. Yeah, we won't see the Echo either. So now we'll see what Marietta's last, their defensive band will be. Still got a few seconds left. The Maestro. That one's interesting.
Yeah.
Usually don't see that band.
Usually don't see him banned, yeah.
Okay, any guesses on why? Maybe considering that band?
He's pretty annoying to play against. For one, there's not really many things you can do to destroy his cameras.
Oh, that's right. He has the bulletproof cameras, right? All right. So for Mary, it looks like we're seeing Valkyrie. Okay, Doc, Rook, Legion, Pulse. Pretty standard for what we expect for Marietta. I mean, we've seen them all in a variety of matches, so no surprises there.
We have seen Large Nuggo go as Pulse here. before and do pretty well at it. At the top floor. Looks like they're going top floor.
Yeah, so with the sledge, it looks like they're going to switch the dock for a Valkyrie. And even with Weber State's side, I mean, they got the buck up. I mean, Thermite Sledge, pretty expected. Even Blackbeard. Like, yeah, all these are nothing out of the ordinary.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, it's been so long. I'm trying to remember the controls for spectating mode. So if anyone's wondering why there was not a match that was broadcasted last week, the team that we were up against actually disbanded in the middle of the season. But Battlefly was not able to remove them from the list. So we just happened to get paired up with a disbanded team. So just kind of automatically got a win.
Okay.
But hey, you know what? It's a win. A win's a win.
We take this.
Yes.
10 seconds remaining.
Especially when it's our first season.
5 seconds left.
Okay. Most likely see
Attackers are heading out.
large Nuggle hold the staircase towards the top left, that area, to try
This
and
right
prevent
here?
them from try and prevent them from coming through the hatch, most likely.
So let's see where they're coming in. Oh, let's go this way.
We do have a lot of breach heavy operators here. Sledge, Buck, Thermite.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's like they're really trying to emphasize infiltrating
Yeah.
early on.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Looks like they're gonna go straight to the top. Kind of curious to see. Okay, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Large Nuggo's gonna try to see if he can find where they're at.
Yeah, it's all about those 2 hatch plays on this map.
He spots 2. Okay, he does locate 2 on the roof. Now, when using something like a pulse, like you can see, like kind of at least the direction.
Yeah.
But these players kind of at least have a sense of where they're at based on like how big or how large that circle is.
Yeah, yeah. So like the depth is the size of the circle.
We see one from Marietta already going down. So that was by Harbinger taking out one.
Yeah, Blackbeard's very strong within peaks through the windows because you can't get him with that shield up.
C4 set. Detonating. Deploying heartbeat sensor.
There was some shots fired. Enrico's taking some damage, but so was Delicious. And Large Nugget was able to take out another one for Weber State, but Rico goes down, so it's a 4v3.
It's about to get hot.
Loading mag. Scanning.
So he's trying to figure out where everyone's at.
Activating shock close.
But there's only 50 seconds left in the round, so Weber State is going to have to make a move soon. I don't even know if they've located where the bomb is yet. Although they would probably guess.
Yeah, I just like to know. But Pulse did have 3 of them on his sights there. Like one came around.
Yep. Although Bubba was able to take out another. So it's a 3v2 with 18 seconds left in the round. But now there's only one left for Marietta. But Delicious is knocking on death's door. And actually, a lot of damage is the only one. He does revive, but they only had 3 seconds left to pick up the diffuser. I don't think they're going to get there in time.
Nice.
Attackers have recovered
Nice.
their diffuser.
He played that very smart. He knew they didn't have the bomb or the diffuser, and he just waited it out, waited for time to go.
Yeah, there's no point to try to go after them, but yeah. So that was just so round 1 does go to Marietta, but it came down to it seemed like Weber State was taking a lot of time there.
Yeah, Large Nugga had them pinned towards that doorway in that hatch. He had them pinned there, all 3 of them, at the end for a good amount of time. They just sort of delayed and couldn't get in fast enough.
All right, so it looks like Weber is going to respond with the IQ to try to find the pulse, but you're going to see that Pulse is not even on the list, so I would expect him to swap out the IQ.
Yeah, Pulse is Large Nugget really only goes for Pulse towards the top floor to counteract the hatch plays. So now that they've won that floor and they have to go to a different floor, it's he's just switching out. Yeah, we do see IQ switch out to go to Twitch.
All right, so we see like the Mozzie, the Vigil, Zofia, Valkyrie coming out. So we'll see how that plays the role. And I'll still admit that despite how many times we broadcast this, I still can't remember what every single one of these ops do.
There's
It's almost like I need to actually play the game.
playing does help.
Yeah, it does. I just haven't had a chance to play it.
Yeah, it's very hard to get into, but they do have newcomer modes, which restricts the operator count, which is nice. Helps you like learn like half of them first, then you can go on.
Okay.
10 seconds left. Attackers have discovered the location.
You see
of the
Rez
bomb.
going Mozzie. I don't believe we've had
Remaining.
someone from Marietta go Mozzie before,
Attackers' objective is to
but
defuse
he's
the bomb.
very helpful for defense.
Yeah, we don't seem too often. So for those of us who don't remember, like me, remind me what Mozzie does.
So Mozzie, he is he's an operator, has these little mechanical spider drone things that he places them down on the ground or the wall. And whenever a drone goes
They
by,
control the drone.
yeah,
Okay,
they
now I remember.
attack the drone and takes them over, and you can use them for defense.
Okay. All right, so we see Weber State looking and trying to enter, or at least maybe try to catch out Marietta.
Drone up.
Okay, so that was a thermite explosion. Maybe it was, something went boom. We're just kind of sitting around. Oh, I see the Christmas decorations are up. Is that like a season thing, or is that always up there?
That's always for this.
Oh, okay. I just thought it was like appropriate for this time of the year, and they're like putting Christmas decorations up before Thanksgiving, of course. So it looks like a lot of damage has spotted out one for Marietta, and is actually able to punish frags for that.
Disabling electronics. Found one.
And we see a couple of shots being fired up in Boba's direction. And Boba Flex will go down, so 2 for Marietta's already down. With a minute remaining in the round, and Rico's gone down too, so there's only 2 left. So now it's just Large Nuggo. And they're planning the diffuser. Don't see why they wouldn't be able to get it.
Attackers activating diffuser. Defenders have eyes on the diffuser. Attackers need to protect it.
Large Nuggo's going to have to take out pretty much everyone and then disable the diffuser. I don't see how that's going to happen, but yeah, so just a very good round there by Weber State.
Yeah, I'm not even too sure what happened. It kind of went by really fast. They took it off pretty slow, and they got trying to gather as much information as they could. Weber State.
Right, they were just able to get the kills pretty quickly.
Yeah, and then they just said like, at one point they just all went in and kind of took them out pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's like they knew exactly. I mean, they used their drones a lot to figure out where Marietta was, and after that, they just pounced right in and didn't give Marietta time to respond. Which is interesting because you would think with the okay, I can't remember what that was called now. The spiders didn't seem to make a difference in that one.
Yeah, we did have a couple roamers, Valkyrie and Vigil. So mostly those like spiders are in the bomb area because the drones try and look out for the bomb. But with the roamers, they stick towards the edges of the map, trying to catch people as they enter. So whenever Weber was droning out rooms, it was
Attackers
sort
need
of
to locate and defuse bombs.
nothing that roamers can do whenever you're spotted. You just kind of have to
Okay.
hope for the better shot.
Bomb located by attackers.
We do have a Cav in play, the notorious Caviera.
Okay. So do you think? So how do you think that's going to alter Marietta's defense?
She's, I guess, sort of a high risk, high reward, but also just very, I'd say, good in general. My favorite operator, just because it's hard to hear her silent step.
10 seconds
She can
left.
sneak up on you. I'd say that's her best use, and then also as a bonus, if you down someone, you can interrogate them.
Okay. And they also went with the bandit this time, so they're looking to be charging something, at least electrifying.
Yeah, Bandit's good for this bomb site. It's got a ton of walls you gotta protect.
Stay clear of ADS line of fire. Device set.
So we're seeing. Yeah, it looks like Weber State's kind of above them.
Swapping mags! Scanning for electronic devices.
And they're trying to get some intel, but it doesn't look like they're getting a whole lot here.
Yeah, looks like they're taking it the middle floor first, looking for anybody who's roaming. Once they know it's safe, they'll push to the staircase. Trying to spot out this Cav.
And it does get taken out. And they are able to take out Rico, so the Cav goes down.
Tossing EMP grenade. Traces thermotouch. Clearing the way.
And even Rez goes down.
Thermal break set. Going live.
Reloading mag.
Drones activated. As my friend would say, time to make a new door.
So there are shots being fired, but nothing quite connected. I think they're just trying to anticipate. And actually, Frags ends up taking out one. And Boba takes out another, so it is a 3v3. 30 seconds left in the round. Down there, 15 seconds left, so Weber State's gonna have to make their move soon. And Frags is able to take out the diffuser, so that's gonna be a huge advantage. That was a smart move right there by
Did it
Frags,
again.
just to wait it out, because if he got eliminated right there at the end, that would have gone to Weber State. So, very smart move. All right, so with that, Marrietta's up 2-1. So now we'll see any adjustments. So, of course, Marrietta's gonna have to change the bomb site. So we'll see where they decide to place the bomb. I mean, it looks like Weber State's anticipating the top. And they may be guessing correctly.
Yeah, they are going third floor.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to see any 6-pick changes. So that is going to make, with IQ, I mean, it's going to make Pulse a little bit more difficult.
Yes, because whenever he uses
Defenders,
his
protect your
gadget, he
bombs
will
from being defused by
be able to
attackers.
be seen by IQ at all times. We'll see how they might play around it.
If I remember right, so that hatch is, this is the hatch right here that we're talking about,
both
right?
of them.
Yeah, both of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, because remember we saw in the first round, Large and Oak were kind of standing around this spot here.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds to go. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Wall reinforced.
EDD primed. Fast clear.
Doorway barricaded.
You see the Lich is kind of already coming in.
Door secured.
Do you think they'll try to reach that same hatch since that now they have the IQ that they can just check when the repulsive is being used? Alright, let's just kind of keep an eye on IQ and see what he does.
Oh,
And he ends up taking frags very early in the round. But he takes a lot of damage himself.
yes, he does.
Scanning for devices and traps.
Deploying sensor.
Bomb located.
So it doesn't just detect when pulse is being used, it detects other
Any-
devices.
Yeah, any electronics, which is a good, strong counter for Legion because his gadgets are invisible.
Heartbeat sensor activated.
Scanning. Stay sharp. Bomb detected.
And we see large number. So 3 for Marietta is already down. So there's only 2 remaining. So although Weber Stay has taken some shots, but now Boba Flex is the only one that's left.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Yeah, I don't think there's. I mean, so listen, there isn't a whole lot that Boba can do, but then again, there are several. Well, never mind. I was about to say there are several that are a little low in health, but. Now it's practically a headshot there, it looked like. Alright, so we're in round 5, so we're back to 2 apiece. All tied up. It looks like Marietta's going to stick with the pulse. We didn't get a chance to see if pulse was effective, but it didn't seem like. I mean, IQ helped with identifying a couple devices, but it didn't seem like it was a huge contribution.
Yeah, IQ. She went the other way. Like she went towards a second floor with Blackbeard, so I wasn't expecting that. I thought they were gonna try and enter hatch again, but they kind of went around, possibly to fake out Marietta.
Yeah, it looks like we're seeing similar. Although now Marietta is putting the Legion. I don't remember. Was Legion out the previous round?
Yeah, he was.
Okay. Yeah, I was not paying attention apparently.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
All right, so basically it's the same comp. So Marietta believes that the comp they have works. So it's a matter of can they make adjustments in this round to take it.
Bomb located by attackers. Seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds to go.
Wall reinforced.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
EDD mounted. Let them come. Scanning. Feet up. Deploying sensor.
All right, so we'll see anything going on here.
Let them come.
Interesting. Delicious is kind of okay. I thought he was kind of taking his time there. So we see 3 over here coming along this backside. So they're still not really infiltrating that hatch.
Perimeter. Heartbeat sensor deployed. Setting nitro cell. Loading mag.
And now we see some infiltration with the one hatch.
C4 deployed. Launching drone. Sensor deployed.
So
LED streaming.
Cryo has at least knows that one person's in that room, and Rico is able to take out the letter Z.
Deploying sensor.
Reload. Detonating.
And actually, Frags was able to take out another one. So, although now it's a 3v4, Rico ends up going down. Cannot seem to get shots of any of the action going on here.
Sensor activated.
But Delicious was able to take out Large Nogo, so they have evened up to a 3v3 with 1 minute left in the round. But Frags is able to get another kill.
Bomb located by attackers.
But now it's a 1v2, so a lot of damage is the only one that's left. And that Legion Trap definitely is affecting him a bit. So he's got 40 seconds to try to go in, so it's can Frags or Rez able to catch him. Actually doesn't even really need to catch him. Because he's got to go pick up the diffuser.
Mm-hmm.
And we do see Marietta was able to take him out. Frags was able to get the killing blow.
I think that was three kills that round for Frags. Pretty good.
Alright, so Marietta is now up again. So far it seems like it's alternating between Marietta winning.
Back and forth. Yeah.
Well, not even just a back and forth, but then Weber State gets a flawless round.
Yeah. Yeah, both their wins were flawless.
So if the trend continues, then Weber State's supposed to get a flawless round here, but obviously the bias in me says I hope that doesn't happen.
We'll see. See if this is some weird pattern. You have a Habana? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and Marietta's pulling out the Jaeger for this one.
Okay. They're going in the kitchen again, so they got Cade and Bandit to electrify them walls.
And I would expect the IQ to change because no pulse, no or Legion. Or not. He's actually going to keep with the IQ. That's interesting.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Merida does have Capcan though, which IQ is it's sort of helpful for seeing those traps.
True.
Wall reinforced. Wall is done.
10 seconds remaining.
That's clear. Place device.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers have located a bomb.
Yeah, looks like Larry Z was able to get some intel and get away. This camera replacement is brought to you by the letter Z. Sorry, I had to do that. I had to find some way to put that in there.
Attila is on. Razor wire going up.
Bomb detected.
So yeah, we do see IQ identify a few things, but they can't tell exactly what it is. It just knows there's something there, right?
Yeah. When you're closer, you can sort of detect the general shape of the object, so you can normally see what it is, but at far away, you can't really tell what you're looking at.
Okay. Fraxis is kind of waiting there. It's almost like he's well, it's been punched it a little bit, so he kind of knows there's someone there. But we see whoever that was kind of going away, so no one's there anymore. Oh yeah, there was a drone there.
Device is going dark.
Actually, no, there's someone still there.
As my friend would say, a really big fucking hole coming right up. Scanning.
Which is nicely done there by Frags. Yeah, just being really patient there, just waiting, knowing that someone's going to pop up there. And well done.
Scanning thermal preset. Set to blow it up.
Zone activated.
So it's like Weber State's really trying to get some drone intel. But they have less than a minute now, so they are starting to make their move. And Rez has taken some damage, actually some pretty heavy damage. But Harbinger is also sorry, Hibana, not Harbinger, but
Attackers bomb diffuser.
Rez was able to take out that one, but Hibana is very low. But Cryo, sorry, not Cryo. Cryo was able to take out one, so it is a 1v4. So actually, no, actually, it is right. It is Harbinger. I was right either way. And got exploded.
Yeah, that's a Capcan trap.
Hey for it. There it is.
My favorite kill games. Explosions. Yeah, it seems they broke the pattern.
Yeah, it was not a flawless victory. Well, actually, wait. No, yeah, one for Marietta did go down. So let's say it might have been a flawless victory, but just not for Weber State. But no, that was it. They took a lot of time, and then it just seemed like they were rushed to get in there, and Marietta was able to punish them for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we are in round 7. So now the roles have reversed. So Marietta will be attacking, and Weber State will be defending. So now we're seeing a couple of new, well, not like new ops, but we see the Frost coming out. We see the Fuse.
Fuse.
No, we were going to see a Fuse. Now it's a Sledge. So we're getting spiders, bear traps, and hammers. Oh my.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, so it looks like they are going with the 3rd floor. Interesting that they decided not to go with a pulse for defending the 3rd floor.
Interesting. They might have a
Attackers have discovered the location of a
have
bomb.
another strategy. I'm wondering. They do have a couple traps. Okay, yeah. Frost is putting that barricade in that doorway. The barbed wire bullet. Okay, so they're sort of just zoning off that whole area. They're kind of
10 seconds.
going
to
to
go.
let them come there if they want, but they're going to have it pretty
5
trapped.
seconds left.
Okay. So they're basically pulling a Home Alone style to it. You can come in if you want,
Defuse a bomb.
but have fun with what we left for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so now we'll see Marietta's plan of action. And will they go straight for the top? And they just might be doing that. Yeah, we see Frags and Rico climbing up there, and Boba will join them. And so is Rez. It's pretty much the whole party's up at the top, party on the rooftop here.
Someone was hit. Ozzy was hit a little bit.
Yeah, looks like they're just going to try to open up some space here to get some more vision. I was about to say, I'm not a physicist, but I know that wall was not going to stand much longer the
Yeah.
way it was shaped.
Got some rotational holes here.
Interesting choice just to have all this open space.
Yeah, it's for rotation, I believe. So if they get pinned down, they can kind of move around to the other bomb sites
Okay.
quickly.
Looks like Mary's looking at that hatch, but it looks like they're trying to spring some of those traps.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one thing I've always noticed, so this is how much of a noob I am at this game. So you got the barbed wire. Is that just only to slow down the
Yeah.
drones?
Yeah, no, it's to slow down drones and the operators.
Okay.
And it also makes a lot of noise.
Okay. And we see Rico going down, so that's one down for Marietta.
C4 set.
And Rez is on death's door too, and I don't think he's going to get Rez in time. That was not an intended pun.
Res.
Although
Well
Frags was
played.
able to get a kill onto Delicious in the process.
He knew they were going to go to try and finish off Res, so he was waiting for him. Now they do get the revive there.
Although Frags might pay for it, he ends up going down, but
Oh my gosh.
Rez actually saved him. So.
Return the favor there.
But that doesn't mean two from Marietta are extremely low in health, and we see Frags going down as a result.
15 seconds remaining.
And the letter Z is able to get a couple kills. Actually, 3 are now down.
10 seconds remaining.
And letter Z basically carried that round for Weber State. So, I mean, really good attempt by Marietta, but just being able to res people back and forth. But I think the only problem with that was there's so many people very low, it's easy to pick them off.
Yeah, and they're all in the same place as well.
All right, so we're at 3 and 4, so it's still a very close game, and not too many people really watching it right now. They're missing a pretty exciting match.
Yeah. A good one. Probably one of the best we've had.
Yeah, a lot of the matches this year have been pretty one-sided, but now we're getting one that's actually pretty close. So we'll double check one thing. We are live, right? Just making sure. I had to make some changes in here because there were some issues with the with connecting to the game. So actually right now we're streaming off the wireless. Although I don't think we're killing the bandwidth too much because the game's still pretty functional. Alright, so we see bombs are playing on the second floor. Okay, yep, we are live on Twitch. Alright, so we're good. Okay. So the streaming is working properly.
Located by
It's just no one wants to watch Rainbow Six right now. But that's okay.
Yeah. I know midterms are...
Plus, it's close to Thanksgiving break. I'm sure everyone's just like, we're so ready for this mess to be over.
Yeah.
And you think about it, I mean, after this week, you just have one more week of classes. And then finals, and that's it.
Plus, I'm pretty sure some football games are going on right now, too.
Oh, yeah, Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday night. Well,
There was a couple earlier.
right. Yeah, I said the 4:30 games should still be going, so I'm sure a lot of people are watching that. I don't even remember who's playing. I've been out of town this weekend, so I just got back earlier today. So you're gone for like one day and you feel like you're completely out of the loop.
Yeah.
Okay, so we see, looks like Frags was going up top, so I'm going to see what he's going to be doing. He's dropping the drone. But yeah, I actually had a chance to go watch high school esports.
Really?
Yeah, so there is an organization in Ohio called Esports Ohio. And actually, we might see, okay, never mind, the same team. I thought there was going to be some action going there. But they actually organize all the Ohio schools for Ohio high schools to do an esports league. So they do League of Legends, Overwatch, Rocket League, and Super Smash. And Frags ends up going down,
recovered their diffuser.
and that was by a lot of damage.
Deploying nitro cell.
And he actually gets a double kill. So that's a huge advantage for Weber State with the diffuser down. So at this point, Marietta's just going to might have to look at trying to get some kills. But Rez is extremely low on health. Although Rico was able to get a kill, but he's also knocked on death's door with how low he is. But the Blackbeard shield is still holding, so that might help a little bit.
Time to make a new door!
So Marietta still has 1 minute left, but they're down 3 to 4, but most of them are just one hit away from dying.
Ready to breach.
All Weber State has to do is just kind of wait. Tamara's got less than 30 seconds. They're going to have to make a move.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
And actually, Boba goes down. Rez gets a kill. So it's 3v2, but 15 seconds left.
15 seconds remaining. 10 seconds left.
Now there's only one left for Marietta with less than 10 seconds to go. Actually, no, Rico goes down at the same time with a Legion trap. Or it just gets shot by Legion. So we're tied up again for a piece.
Mm-hmm.
And now we see the mirror come out, and she was not banned.
Yeah, she's a very strong defender. She's okay. They're going kitchen. That's pretty good for Mira. A lot of walls for her to open up.
And then we got Maverick. That's just going to be like, forget the walls. I'm just going to shoot right through them.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right, this will be interesting. But yeah, so Esports Ohio is the statewide organization for high school esports in Ohio. So they do Overwatch, League of Legends, Rocket League, and Super Smash. So we went up to Tiffin University to watch the fall finals for that. And there are some really good players. And a lot of the matches were very even.
Defuse bombs.
Like like most of them came down to like just one tiebreaker match.
Attackers have
So it was quite exciting. I think I was there for like 14, 15 hours though, so it was a very long day, but it was definitely worth it. So yeah, so if you are a high school player in Ohio, or just a high school student, you could talk to your school about trying to start up an esports program and maybe join Esports Ohio to compete. Because they have a pretty well structured competition format.
10 seconds left.
All right, so we'll see how the new picks with the Mira, the Maverick
Attackers are moving
play a role here.
bomb.
Get a good look at them.
Let's just take a look at Maverick a little bit and see. We already hear some gunfire, but I don't think anyone's actually shooting anyone. Well, we may see something here.
Drone deployed. Drone spinning up.
Actually, Letter Z takes some damage. They're just kind of sitting there waiting. And Rez actually goes down early on. And actually, Large No-Go and Frags are going to take out two at the same time, so it is now in Marietta's favor.
Golly, reloading!
Of course I missed that.
Lights out.
Delicious was able to take out one from Marietta. But Large Nogo is able to get the double kill. But he ends up going down. But now it's a 2v2. But Mira is not doing well. In fact, if Delicious goes down, I think that's going to be it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Rico finishes off Harbinger. So all that's left for Weber is Delicious. It looks like they're just going to plant the diffuser because why not?
Force him to make a move.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
So he's trying to find the diffuser. And he does get a kill onto Rico.
Defenders have located the diffuser.
But Boba is able to take out.
That was a very close one.
Yeah, although time was starting to run out, so.
Yeah.
But still, that. Yeah, that could have gone either way with that kill there, but would he have had enough time to disable the diffuser? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Alright, so we're at round 10, and Marietta is now up again by 1. Well, this isn't one of those games where it's going to be, because I think they have to win by 2. So it may be one of those where like Marietta takes a round and then Weber State takes. Although I think at some point it goes to an overtime because it is the professional rules. So I think it can't do that forever. So it looks like Marietta was going to go for the. I think that was the fuse, right? But they're going to be swapped to Thatcher instead.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, so we're back on the 3rd floor. No pulses, no IQs. Although they're probably gonna be putting a good amount of traps over here by that hatch anyway. I mean, they do have Legion, they do have bear traps, they do have Jaeger traps. They got so many traps.
To go. 5 seconds left. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Alright, so the question is, how will Marietta try to infiltrate? Yeah, looks like they're gonna go straight for the roof.
Heading up. Swapping mags.
Is that hatch just naturally open? Like the glass already broken?
I think so. Otherwise, it only takes like one shot.
Yeah, I was just curious. It just seems like it's always open, so I figured it'd be easy to break if it's not just already broken by default.
Drone activated. Enemy located. 3rd floor.
Changing mags.
We see some shots going up there, so they know that Marietta is up on the roof. But they probably guessed it anyway beforehand. And actually, Large Nogo was able to get a kill. And Harbinger is actually pretty low on health too.
Tossing a frag.
I think he knows someone's there. Actually, Rico gets a kill as well, so there's only 3 down, but there's now less than a minute left. So they're gonna have to start going in though, because time is not on their side. And with that, 2 are already down for Marietta. Actually, no, I'm sorry, 1. I'm losing track here. So Cryo is the only one that's left for Weber State. There's 4 up for Marietta, although some that were low in health. 30 seconds left, so they got to find him or go ahead and plant it. And Cryo does get a kill onto Frags. And they are getting pinged, so it looks like the rest of Weber State is able to at least tell him where Marietta is.
15 seconds left.
There's only 10 seconds left. They are planting the diffuser.
10 seconds to go.
But with that, the round does go to Marietta.
Blackbeard shield looked like it came in pretty handy there. Oh yeah, it ate some shots.
Yeah, that definitely made a difference. So we are at match point. In fact, this is the first time that we have a team up by 2 rounds.
Yeah, I believe so. And Marietta takes it. That'll be game 1.
Yeah, so just hope that Marietta can do this. So we'll see what Marietta tries to go with for this match point. Hopefully they'll be able to keep the nerves in check. A gridlock. Okay, okay, gridlock EL. Okay, never mind. I was about to ask, what's a gridlock?
So Gridlock, she is a good counter to roamers. She has these devices that she throws down on the ground, and they sort of spread out and deploy spikes on the ground, and you have to either shoot them or blow them up, because if you walk over them as a defender, you will take damage and move slow.
Okay.
So she's good with, like, once you enter, you like throw it behind you, and so no one defenders can sneak up behind you.
Well, we're not going to see that. But,
Yeah, I didn't think we would.
but we see the Ella, ELA. How do you pronounce it? Ella? Ela?
Attackers have located a bomb.
Ella or Ela, I think I pronounce it Ella. I'm not entirely sure what the official one is, but Ella, Ela. Yeah, she has these like super concussions, those like Gersmont mines. Throws them, they stick to whatever surface, and once an attacker comes within range, they detonate and they like heavily concuss them.
5 seconds.
Okay, so sticky proximity mines that do heavy damage.
Concussions. They do
Okay,
heavy
okay.
damage.
Attackers are heading
Just
out to
concussions.
defuse a bomb.
Okay. Alright, so the round has started, so we'll see Marietta's plan. So if they take this, they do take game 1. So it looks like we're going to go back to the house. I mean, no pulses. And we see Large now go with Blackbeard. Again, with that shield. That worked in the last round. So we'll see if that makes it another difference here.
Drone's ready.
Looks like most of Marietta's up on the roof there. I think they're all up there.
Having needles.
Okay, so one gets spotted out.
Tango located. 3rd floor.
The shots are being fired. I think they're just trying to take out drones.
EMP going.
And Bubba is able to get a kill onto Harbinger.
Try and Thermal mine deployed.
But letter Z is able to get a kill on Bubba, so it's back to a 4v4.
Throwing frag grenade.
And Rez ends up going down too, so now the advantage is with... Yes, I think the advantage is still with Weber State. It was a 3v2. That's going to be up to Frags and Large Nuggo to take this round if they want to win the game, but they have 1 minute left. Less than a minute now. But Rez's bomb there was able to do something. And it's taken heavy damage there, but so has the person. So Large Nuggo goes down, so Frags is the only one that's left. He gets the kill, so there's only one person left, so he's gonna have to find Delicious or pick up and plant the diffuser.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. 15 seconds remaining.
This is gonna get down to the wire.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left.
And he gets the kill right at the buzzer beater!
For the win, too.
I have to go back and watch the stream again to see how much time was left, but that was down the
It had
wire.
to be last second.
Alright, so with that, actually I'm going to leave this up for a second so that way if we need a screenshot. So with that, Marietta does take game 1 of this best of 3 against Weber State. Alright, so yeah, that was... Ooh, that was clutch.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll just let the team know. Alright, just gonna say let me know whenever they're ready. So game 2 will be on Clubhouse, which is one of Marietta's preferred maps. So that they already have an advantage there because it's one of their favorite ones. They've been studying that one pretty well. So if they take that game, then they'll win the entire match. All right, so it looks like we're gonna be taking about a 5-minute break. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, all right, we'll let them take their breaks. I'm gonna mute the game a little bit. So Marietta has taken game 1, so don't go away. We'll be back in a few minutes with game 2 of Marietta College versus Weber State. Oh, that says League of Legends, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, okay. Before we go back, let me just fix this since this was brought up. Let me do this here real quick. And I'm probably going to have to do one thing. Thank you for catching that. I'm sure when people watching the stream are like, this is not League of Legends. So. Ah, there we go. That's much better. Thank you for pointing out. But anyway, we'll be right back for game 2 in just a few minutes. All right, and welcome back. Thank you for waiting, and I want to welcome all of our friends from Blindwave that were watching their stream and have stuck around to watch us. Thank you very much. You're watching Marietta College Esports. So Marietta College is going up against Weber State in Rainbow Six. So they've already taken game 1, and so that was in Cafe, and now they're doing game 2 with Clubhouse. So hold on, we're getting things set up. All right, so give me 1 second here. Wrong button here. Trying to get everything set up with these guys. Okay. All right, so everyone's on both sides, so we're going to go ahead and get the game started up here, and we'll get that to you in just a second, as I'm still trying to get everything here with the overlay up. All right, so here we go. This is game 2. Marietta College versus Weber State. So Marietta took game 1, so now we are going to be in Clubhouse with the band phase. If Marietta takes this game, they win the match. So I know the team is very excited about that. But that leaves the question, can they keep their composure in this game?
Mm-hmm.
So I hate to say it, but this is kind of uncharted territory for Marietta. They've had some close ones before. Yeah. All right, so we see the Habana being banned by Weber State. Interesting ban here. Okay, that one's expected.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so this will be on Clubhouse. Marietta will be attacking first, and Weber State will be defending. So with this one, Marietta actually got to choose the map, so Weber State got to choose the side. So that means Marietta's going to have to just make sure that they play well when they're on offense, so when they switch to defense. Although I think most people prefer to be on defense.
Yeah, it's definitely the easier rule.
Yeah, so if Marietta can at least do well on offense, then when they go to defense, they should be fine. And it can't be. These are just some interesting bands.
Yeah, Cade's similar to Bandit.
Yeah, but you would think like Mira or something else would be banned, but guess not.
Looks like Weber State's going with that fan favorite room.
Oh yes, the room.
Wall.
So of course there's going to be a bandit.
Bandit, and then we of course got Thatcher Thermite.
Oh, here we go, our favorite chess game. See if there are any final picks. So the only thing new this time, at least in this match, is the Ying coming out. We've seen Ying in a couple matches before, but pretty rare.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
Okay, so yep, there's our favorite site.
Bandit's already there.
So while we are defending, so for those of you that are joining us from Blindwave, once again, thank you for sticking around. If you want to find out more about what's going on with Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us on social media. So you can follow us on Twitter at Marietta Esports. You can like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Marietta College Esports. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can go to bit.ly/Marietta College Esports. You can even follow our Twitch channel here. This is the last Rainbow Six match for the semester and probably our last esports match for the semester. So we probably won't be having any broadcasts again for a couple of months. So when the next semester starts up, we'll be broadcasting more matches then. And even right now, we still don't know when those will be, but we'll be sure to let everyone know on social media once we're aware of what the schedule is. I would anticipate late January, early February as when the match will begin.
Do you know if we're ever gonna get a Smite team?
A Smite team? I always tell people if there's enough interest,
Because I would definitely be looking for that.
I mean, if there's enough interest for a Smite team, we can definitely consider it. Nace actually does a national competition for Smite and Paladins. It's just there's not a whole lot of people who run that, but yeah, if we have enough to do it, we'll do it. All right, now we're playing our favorite game, Break That Wall.
Looks like Frag's actually got.
Yeah, Frag got a kill, and the wall breaks.
I'm not entirely sure how that happened.
Lights on!
Oh, that's bright.
Lights on.
Okay, we see shots being fired all over the place. Letter Z takes some damage, but is able to get Rico down. But Large Nugget was able to take out Harbinger.
Devices going down.
So right now it is a 4v2 now because Letter Z does get finished off. Although Large Nugget did take some damage there, but he will back away. So see the smoke coming out, and Large Nugget is planting the diffuser. Although a lot of damage was able to take out Boba Flex, but he takes a lot of damage himself. The diffuser does get planted. So now it's a matter of can Weber State respond, and one for Weber State goes down. So I think just a lot of damage is the only one that's left. And he does get some hits onto Rez, but does not finish him off. But he actually gets a double kill, finishing off Frags. But he's still one-shottable. And he gets finished off, so round one will go to Marietta. I think they were typing in the chat like that first kill, like the explosion made someone go flying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were laughing about it. They're typing in chat looking like some weird ragdoll physics going on.
I wish we caught that on the stream. That was just so hilarious to watch. But yeah, to answer your question, I mean, if we can put together a Smite or a Paladins team, I would be totally for it. I mean, we're looking at trying to do a Smash team, and as soon as I said that, everyone's like, Smash, Smash,
Yeah.
Smash, Smash. We're starting Smash, what? So now, like, the entire college is hyped about it. Or at least the two people who emailed me. That's not the entire college, but it feels like it. Alright, so no substantial changes. Yeah, I'm not seeing any substantial changes here.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So we're now down in our second favorite spot, the basement.
Mm-hmm.
So we see Rax just kind of playing around with Delicious there, and finally finishes off that that drone.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Looks like Rez is going to try to get some information, but
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse.
they know where the bomb is. They see people down there.
Yeah. Normally, you can figure it out just by process of elimination anyway.
Well, this could be interesting here. So it looks like Large Nuggets is going to try to get some more intel. Spots one.
Here we go. Stay back.
Doesn't seem to be a whole lot going on just yet. Although Rika does end up taking some damage, actually. And he ends up going down.
Shock. Get up.
Delicious will be waiting. Take some hits, and Rez is able to take out Harbinger. And he just gets one shot by Large Nuggo.
Make your prayers.
So right now it is a 4v3, but Frags is very low in health. But even with that, he's able to take out Cryo. He's like, 25 left? No big deal. Now it's a big deal, because he's dead.
Bomb located by attacker.
There's only one left for Weber State. And he does get finished off. Yeah, blowing a hole right next to the where you're at kind of gives a good indicator where you're standing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so with that, Marietta is up 2-0. So they're overall doing pretty well offensively here.
Yeah, they shown they really know this map. Really comfortable with it.
Yeah, I mean, I know Clubhouse is a fan favorite, but I know they actually dedicated an entire practice on just callouts positioning for this map.
Really.
Yes. So they definitely know. I mean, I can't say for sure if they know it inside and out, but they have definitely dedicated some practice time on just learning this map, and we're seeing the payoff for that.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they
Oh,
can.
oh, hey! It's our favorite spot again. So we'll see if they're able to breach that electrified wall that's yet to be electrified. But here comes the bandit.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Set device.
Interesting that the Thermite's kind of going over to the left here when you would think that he should head over to. Guess he's just checking for any spawn campers.
Yeah, that door is popular for defenders to run out, try and get Thermite or Thatcher in their little chess game.
Deploying Claymore.
So now we'll see the chess game, the cat and mouse game, whatever game you want to call it. It's a game. It's a game within a game.
Yeah.
Bomb located by attackers.
And actually, Frags was able to take down Cryo.
Looks like they're gonna get that wall for free.
Some serious drywall.
Yeah, because that was the bandit. So with bandit down, it's a free wall. And Red's able to take out one, but Harbinger's able to take out another. So it's a 1-for-1 trade, but it's still 4v3 in favor of Marietta. And Boba was able to get another kill. I always leave the camera right when the kill's about to happen. And Frax is able to take out one, but large number goes down, so there's only one left for Weber State. But he does take out the diffuser. So I would think Marietta's strategy would be just to try to find a lot of damage and take the round. Or they can just grab the diffuser. And we see a lot of damage actually taking one out, but Frags is able to get the killing blow. Looks like it was a shot from behind. It didn't even see him there. So with that, Marietta is up 3-0. So, I mean, that's just a really good kill on the bandits to allow them to get in.
Yeah, both rounds have started off with that bandit going down early, allowing them to reach that wall.
It looks like they're going with the bandit again, so same spot?
They're going basement this time.
Actually, no, yeah, church arsenal room. I don't see any sixth picks coming out.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Bomb located by attackers.
Okay, so Bubba was able to find the bomb. Found both bombs to know exactly where it's at.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
So it looks like we see there that letter Z was able to take control of one of the drones, right? That's the example of the little spiders.
Mine. Needle set. Doorway trapped. Stay clear of blast zone.
So we see Thermite working on infiltrating the, what I'll call the back door. I'm sure there's a more official
The
name.
tunnel.
We see letter Z kind of went there saying, knowing that, well, that's been breached now, but doesn't seem to be any follow through. So Marietta is just kind of rotating around using that as a distraction. And Rez was already it'll take out Delicious. And Frags gets hit by a trap there. Although Boba is ended up going down, but it looks like he's going to get oh, never mind. I thought he was going to get revived.
That was Cavs and
Oh, that was Cavs. Oh, never mind.
Now they can see everybody on Marietta.
So that's going to get... And how long does that last?
Only like 5 seconds.
Oh, okay. Well, that was able to allow a lot of damage here to get a kill onto Rez. Actually, Rico goes down, so there's only 2 left for Marietta, so the round seems to be in favor of Weber State here.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Okay, so Large Nugget does get the diffuser, but he still has less than a minute to try to plant it, and it's a 2v4 right now. Although Frags is able to get some damage and takes out letter Z. And he takes some damage there. But about a third of his health remaining. There's only 30 seconds left in the round. He's actually able to get 2 down, but then he gets exploded. So Large Nog is all that's left. So it's a 1v2. 15 seconds, he goes down. So that round does go to whoever stayed. Yeah, so I think that was pretty much Caballera there, getting the kill and then helping getting the next kill.
Yeah, she got I think Cav got 3 kills that game, as well as her interrogation probably helped out that one of the other ones. So high risk, high reward, and worked out for Weber State there.
It worked so much, it looks like they're gonna bring it out again. And now we see the Alibi and the Frost, which is very interesting.
Yeah, they're going the bedroom and the gym, which I do see. You will normally see a Frost in this area because it's a darker bomb site for traps. But Alibi, interesting choice. We'll see if it works out.
Yeah, so it looks like they're going to try to have some clones out to draw out some fire. Maybe try to
probably put them at the windows. I'm
Attackers
guessing.
need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So we are in round 5. Marietta is up 3-1. So if they can win this game, so they have to get to 7 wins, they will take the entire match. So we'll see if Marietta can make any adjustments from the last round. Looks like they're going with the same comp. So they're not changing anything with the operators.
Setting up.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it. Attackers have located a bomb.
Alright, you see, looks like they're working on their approach.
Time for double trouble. Putting on a shot.
Incoming.
Reload. Lights on.
In position. Flashing coming.
Not a whole lot going on. I mean, they do have control up here, but they're just still trying to find the best approach. It looks like we see the Thermite going for the breach.
Time to make it.
And that should draw some attention.
Lights on.
Reload!
Loading dart.
I see Delicious getting a kill onto Rico. So Marietta only has 1 minute left, so they're going to have to make their way in, so they are losing time. But Large No-Go does get that kill onto letter Z. It's just right there, just around the corner.
Setting up a diversion.
And Rez does get the kill on Cryo. And gets fooled by the alibi. So in fact, actually several go down for Marietta. So it is a, well, now it's even up. 15 seconds left. So Large is just about to go down. So Bowflex is the only one that's left. Only 10 seconds remains.
5 seconds to go.
He gets the kill on Delicious, but just cannot find the 5th person in time.
We're out of time.
So it looks like that alibi did make a difference.
Yeah. Got a good strategy there.
All right, so we are in round 6. So that's the second round that Weber State has taken. So now we're only a 1 game difference. So we'll see if there are any differences in comps or. You do see the Maverick coming out. And it looks like Weber State will go for the alibi again because it did make a difference, but no Caviera this time.
And they are going back to the fan favorites bomb site.
Mm-hmm.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
ATS activated. Test deployed. Reservoir going up. Test active.
Deploying ADS.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Reservoir.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
All right, so you would think that even though it didn't say that they found the bomb, it seems like they checked everywhere but that. And Bulba gets an early kill with the snipe there or something, but just
Claymore ready.
it's gonna be a huge advantage.
Tossing EMP grenade.
Claymore.
All right, here's our favorite game again.
Activated device.
Bomb located by attackers.
Looks like they're gonna get it.
Time to make it.
Yep, they got it. You see, a lot of damage is already down. He's not dead yet, but he is knocking on death's door.
Swapping mags! Hello there!
So Large Nago does get the kill there.
Device is going dark.
And Rez was able to get a kill on a lot of damage. Well, I think that's just the finishing blow. So there's only 2 left. But Delicious is able to get a kill onto Marietta. Gets frags down. And he's able to get another kill.
Reloading. Cover me.
Going to base!
Drone.
So Maria's got to work their way around because Delicious seems to do very well on Alibi.
Certity.
So I think Large Nago is assuming that he's on the left. And that was an unfortunate time to vault because I think if he hadn't done that and Rico ran in, he would be able to get the kill.
Yeah.
So now actually he's pinned down.
Reloading.
So he's planting the diffuser.
Wow. Delicious got a pentakill there.
Yeah.
Ace.
Yeah, I would have to disagree with trying to plant the diffuser. Knowing that they're both there, it should just try to go for finishing them off.
Yeah.
So with that, we're now all tied up and swapping roles. So last game, it was basically they were taking the game of peace and alternating. Here, Marietta took 3 in a row, and now Weber State took 3 in a row. So something's going to happen here.
Yeah.
Now, granted, Weber State did call for defending for this map, so we'll see how they do on offense. And I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but teams seem like they prefer to be on defense.
Yeah, I'd say defense is the easier or the most effective, I guess, for a win. It's just I don't want to say like campier, but it's like it is certainly easier when you don't have to enter into like an unknown room. Like you just kind of wait for people to come to you.
There's not the pressure of having to eliminate the other team or trying to plant something.
the bomb,
The
yeah.
pressure is basically if they plant something, you have to go to defuse it. All right, we got a favorite spawn point again. And this is an
Yeah, they open up the walls before you breach them because it actually helps you with hearing. Some weird game mechanic, but if you do shoot the walls before you barricade it, you can't hear what's on the other side a lot better.
5 seconds left.
interesting. So that's a very clever strat there.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
So I already see some gunfire, and Large Nugget actually already took some damage. Putting the armor on. There's one left. Who did not put their... Oh, we're going to have this conversation again. And although Delicious took some damage as well.
Jammer initiated.
Oh, Frags doesn't have his armor on. Okay. That... Oh, actually, no. Oh, who does not have their armor? Oh, we see that game going on here.
EMP incoming!
Activating drone.
Seems to be struggling with the cat mouse game. Or no, looks like he's gonna be able to get it off.
Special charge. Stay clear.
So he does get it, and actually does damage onto Rez. But Bobo is able to take down letter Z as well, so it's going to turn into a 4v4 very soon, unless... actually, never mind, Rez got rezzed.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Deploying shield.
So I have to keep an eye on Delicious, because I have a feeling that he's kind of their best player. I mean, the fact that especially they got a pentakill in the last round.
Loading back.
But Large Nugget knows he's up there, and it's able to take him out, so he had the high ground, he had the advantage,
Yeah, the high ground.
but then he goes down. You ruined it for me. Even Frags goes down too.
Yeah.
So now it's a 3v3 game, although it's a little less than that because Rez is extremely low on health. But Weber State only has 30 seconds left, so they have to either finish off the rest of the Pioneers or plant the diffuser. And Cryo here is just getting some vision or just trying to move around, so I don't think they're going for planting the diffuser. But they just not aware how much time is left. Harbinger actually goes down while he's just kind of moving his drone, but it just feels like they're really not managing their time well. Although a lot of damage just got a double kill.
Seconds to go.
Swapping bags.
Bomb located. engaged by attackers.
But yeah, they just
Ran
took.
out of time.
We're out of time.
Although if they had like a couple extra seconds, I think they would have gotten that round because
Yeah.
it's just right there. But yeah, that just came down to time management. So Marietta got a little lucky with that one. We'll take those.
Yeah, certainly.
All right, so looks like they're going. That's the basement, right?
Basement,
Yeah, so
yeah,
another
which
basement.
is-
So they're going with the pulse this time. And Weber State's going to go with the Dokkaebi. You don't see that one too often. At least I don't see that too often. I don't know about regular play.
Yeah, I usually don't see her too much, but she's effective. She's annoying to play against.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Setting trauma pack here.
Reminder, this is game 2. So Marietta is up by 1. So if they do end up taking this game, they will win the match. If Weber State takes the game, then we will go to game 3.
Toxins in position.
Yeah, of course, we would expect it to be reinforced.
Engaged by attackers.
So letter Z has found the bomb. Will the drone make it out alive? No, it will not.
5 seconds to insertion.
But the drone's death was not in vain.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Swapping mag.
Camera initiated.
And so we'll see Weber State's plan of attack.
Sensor active.
So it looks like they're going to head their way up a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of them are trying that back tunnel. They're just kind of working their way up and then going down.
Drone up.
I think he was trying to go for the slide with throwing it in the window, but it didn't quite work.
Bounced off.
It would look cool if he did it.
Yeah.
Do you hear the breach going? So a little bit of damage is being exchanged there between Large Nuggo and letter Z. And there's that pesky phone going off here.
Frag out.
Scanning.
He doesn't know where he's at. He's trying to shoot through the floor.
Time to make a new door. Here we go. Stay back.
He's so close.
Yep.
Surveying.
Actually, letter Z does finish off Boba Flex while Large Nuggo is trying to catch him, but it looks like they've all rotated. But letter Z is extremely low in health, but a lot of damage gets another kill, so it's a 3v5. But once again, those two that did get the kills are very low, so Marietta might be able to turn this around.
I'm doing the toxins. Heartbeat sensor.
And Large Nuggo is still spending a lot of time in that spot, and no one's there.
Impact
A
out.
bomb has been.
Although there are 3 right there. So a lot of damage gets a kill on Rico, so it's just Large Nuggo and Frags.
Launching override.
15 seconds to go. Attackers activating diffuser.
So Large Nuggo is all that's left. And we're tied up again. And I think part of that was, I mean, Large Nugget was trying to get the kill from the floor, but I think he dedicated too much time to that because they rotated out.
Yeah, he wasn't aware that they rotated out towards the tunnel area.
Yeah, so with that, we're all tied up. We still have to get the 7 wins. At least one team has to go to 7 wins to finish this game. So we could still be here for a while, but it's still quite exciting. It's still a very even match. I mean, this has been our closest game all year. And it looks like that Frags was debating between either Valkyrie or Vigil and decides to lock in the Vigil. So we'll see if that plays a role, makes a difference.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So it looks like Marietta decides to go with the same spot as before.
X-Flight jammer. Jammer activated.
Frags is chasing the drones away. I think he's able to get one.
Grabbing needle.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to go. Attackers have located a bomb. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Ready. I will learn how easy. Jammer deployed.
Alright, so let's see how Weber State will infiltrate. So they're going straight to the roof. Or at least letter Z is.
Loading mag.
And Frags was able to take out Delicious. So that could give Marietta an early advantage.
Defender has left the area of operation.
And is able to get a double kill as a result. So pretty bold play there. He actually gets a triple kill.
Has been dropped.
And he got the diffuser down.
So Harbinger takes some damage and actually ends up going down. That was Frags again, so that's a quadra kill. So will he get a penta? He's looking.
Just a little prick.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
So a lot of damage just has to go in, but 5v1 is going to be very difficult to pull off. And Frags is looking. Try to see if they're anywhere near each other.
Frags chase him down.
Oh, he's chasing. He's chasing.
Impact.
Seconds to go.
There's only 10 seconds left, so it doesn't look like Lot's going to be able to... He actually takes out one, but Rez gets the killing blow. So no pentakill, but still very impressive
Very impressive.
by Frags there. And it was the Legion trap that finished him off. All right, so round 10. So once again, Marietta needs to get 7 wins in order to take the match. So they just have 2 more to go. We just got to make sure they don't let Weber State take another win and go back to 5 wins apiece. We're going back to being a tied game. All right, we got our favorite spawn point again.
Uh-huh.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Time to armor up. You can stop worrying about grenades now. Initiate jammer.
Cover me.
Jammer ready to activate.
Unrolling wristwire. Attackers have located a bomb. 10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
All right, let's see how Weber State decides to play this little game here. So we see Delicious is kind of doing the same thing that Bob was doing the other when they were on offense, is just checking to see if there's any spawn peeking there, and that's not happening. We actually see letter Z kind of infiltrate up top. So he's going to come down this way. But Frags is there ready to go.
Activate the jammer lights.
Holding concussion.
Disabling electronics.
So interesting that he's going this approach. I think he's just trying to do it so he doesn't get hurt as easily. And it does work. But Bobo was able to get a kill onto Delicious.
Deploying drone. Stay clear of ADS line of fire.
That wall now, they have to vault over it now, which is not the best for the attacking team.
Yeah, you would hope you could pretty much knock out the entire wall.
Breach charge is active.
And Bobo does go down, so it is a 4v4. And a lot of damage actually gets a kill as well, but Rico gets a kill, Rez gets another kill, so it is a 3v2 right now. It's like everyone's getting kills except the person we're looking at.
Yeah.
The diffuser is down, so someone's going to have to go there to pick it up. And a lot of damage on Death's Door does actually go down. And Harbinger gets finished off, so that round does go to Marietta. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're at match point. If
On
Marietta
way.
takes this round right here, they take the match. So this goes back to what I was saying before. Can they handle the pressure?
Can they keep calm? Just do what needs to be done.
Right, because here's the thing. Like, their one win this season has been because the team already disbanded. So technically speaking, they haven't actually won an official match. So if they take this, this will be their first official win. It looks like they're not taking any chances with people going down, so they're using the dock. Well, I thought they were using the dock, but no, they're gonna. Frags is bringing out the vigil, and that worked for him 2 rounds ago.
As it did.
So we're gonna have to see if that plays a role here. But here we go.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs.
Looks like they're going with the second floor for setting up for planting the bomb.
Bomb located by attackers.
They're trying to clear out as many drones as possible. But Weber State knows exactly where Marietta's at.
Ready.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left. Attackers objective.
All right, here we go. Are we less than 3 minutes away from a victory for Marietta College? Or Weber State try to delay this and try to take the win themselves?
Reload it!
I think it's going to come down to Delicious for Weber State. So he's already breaching the wall. It's not going to be contested because that's not where the bomb is. But
Some heavy damage.
he does take out frags. But yeah, he's extremely low in health as a result. He actually gets another kill.
Drone ready.
And Rikuzen's going down, so there's only 2 left for Marietta.
Placing breach charge. Drones ready. Good luck.
So now there's only 1 person left for Marietta. And it's just Bobaflex. So can he 1v5 and take the round?
A bomb has been located.
Maybe?
Activating drone.
Hello there.
Look out, it's live!
They're looking for him.
Yeah. Although he gets a kill, he does take down 1. He takes down 2.
Diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
He takes down 3. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I mean, that's a good effort there.
Yeah.
I mean, if he had pulled that off, that would have been insane.
Amazing.
All right, it's still match point.
Uh-huh.
So if Marietta can take this round, they do win the entire match. But if Weber State takes it, then you have to win by 2.
And the rolls will be different, right?
This is round 12. I think it would happen around 14. I think it's 7 rounds it swaps.
Okay.
But yeah, so it'd be so if Marietta wants to win the match, this is where they need to do it. So it looks like we're going basement with Legion and Valkyrie this time. Or not. Okay, back to Vigil.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Reinforcing the wall!
Yeah, so that last one, it was really about Delicious getting those early kills. So Marietta really has to watch out for him because he's clearly their Weber State's best player.
He's very dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Seconds to go.
All right, so everything seems to be reinforced.
Out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Door secured.
Looks like they're going to do some more drones. Have to get some more info. And Frax actually takes a little bit of damage. But he does get the kill on letter Z.
Loading new mag.
Breach charges in place.
So Harbinger actually getting hit by the Legion trap.
The attacker
And Rez actually gets a kill on Harbinger, so... And the diffuser is down too.
Ready in concussion.
He ate that concussion. Oh my gosh.
And he does end up going down. This.
attackers recovered the diffuser.
But Delicious is... He's down, he's not dead yet, but I don't think there's anyone from Weber State that can revive him.
Sophia does have the ability to revive herself.
Well,
which is
there, that comes in very handy there. But still, he's
Barely.
one shot. And Weber State only has 50 seconds left too. So they're running out of time. Although Cryo was able to take out Rico, so it is a 3v3. So at this point, they're probably going to be making their move. And a lot of damage was able to take down, so but Cryo goes down, so there's only 2 left. And the diffuser gets... sorry, a lot of damage has the diffuser. 20 seconds left. So he is planning the diffuser.
15 seconds remaining.
And that's it!
that's game.
So Boba Flex there with the double kill at the end. So with that, Marietta College gets their first legitimate victory. It took us all season,
It was a great game.
but yeah.
It was a great game too.
Yeah, so close. I mean, it's just a very close all the way there, and even at the very end, it's just well played by the Pioneers. Well played by Weber State too. That was, I think, it was a lot of fun to watch. Maybe a little nerve wracking, but those are the kind of matches you want to see. You don't want to see the 7-0s.
Yeah.
You want to see those.
Those were great. I believe it was what 7-4 and 7-5.
All right, so with that, we are going to. I'm going to try to see if we can get a quick interview with at least one of the players. We try to do that when they win. They deserve that with the 2-0. So give us a second here. Don't go away. We're going to try to see if we can get a quick interview with one of the players before they take off. So once again, congratulations to Marietta for their win. right, and welcome back. I couldn't find one person to do the interview, but I found 4 that were willing to do it.
We got it.
All right, so first of all, you guys want to introduce yourselves?
All right, yeah. So I'm Vincent Anderson. I'm in game. I'm Large Nuggo, and I am the captain of the R6 team.
I'm Bobby Weber. In game, I'm Boba Flex 7.
I'm Dylan Poles. I'm Res 474.
I'm Alex Meyer. I'm Frags MC.
All right, so first of all, how does it feel to get your first legitimate win in Rainbow Six?
It was amazing. I think the biggest part of that was the win on Cafe, because Clubhouse, we've got it down. We already got a win on Clubhouse. The Cafe win was pretty much essential. And although they were using Blackbeard on us, we used them right back at them, and we just got so many kills with them.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about Cafe, especially that game winning part, because I think
that was very.
I think that was. I mean, we're down to the wire there. I have to go back and check, but you probably had less than a second to get that killing blow. So, what was going through your mind while you were doing that?
Well, I was gonna plant, but then I heard him pushing me, and he shouldn't have pushed me.
Close to the mic. They're not gonna be able to hear you.
I was gonna plant, but then I could hear him pushing me, so I didn't plant, and then he went to the side, and I knew he was right there, so I could just pre-fire him and get the kill.
Yeah, that was.
And if I would have planted, I would have got killed.
Yeah, I think usually at that point, even though that delays the timer a little bit, you're vulnerable. Because I think that happened with one of the rounds. I can't remember which. I think maybe it was you were trying to do it, but it was on Clubhouse, and I think one of you guys was getting pinned on both sides, so you were trying to plant, but then they were able to double kill and take the round.
Yeah.
So trying to go for the kills there went pretty well. All right, yeah. So with Cafe, so there was a lot of the thing about this game that was very different from the others. I mean, a lot of the matches you've been playing have been one-sided, but this one's been very back and forth, and that had to be very stressful and probably a lot of roller coaster emotions.
Yeah, a lot of it was. It's those moments when you vault into a window and there's a frost trap, and you knew they had a frost, and it just doesn't cross your mind, and it's just those things is like, what if we just lost the whole round, or what if we just lost the whole game? But it's always good to just make sure that no matter where you are in a game, that you can always bring it back. And because we won 7-5, so if they would have won one more round, it would have had to go into overtime. So we secured a pretty solid win, I'd say.
Okay.
I think teamwork really helped a lot there. We played together really well as a team. We're doing great call-outs, good cam placements on Valk's part. You know,
Couple good runouts.
Some good runouts.
So now let's talk about near the end in Clubhouse. So, I mean, that first match point, you're probably thinking, "Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
we're there." So what was going through your minds when you lost that round, that first match point round?
A big part of it was I was already still ecstatic that we had such an advantage even beginning, because we were 3-0 already after winning the first game, and I knew that we could still win the game. It was just a big. It is like it gets stressful, but in the end, the calmer you stay, then you're able to pull it.
Okay.
That was also a harder objective. So we knew we'd have basement to defend less, so we were kind of more comfortable in the basement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adapting our strategy was a big part of it.
It was good to have Alex as a roamer too. That really helped out. I feel like
And
he
the Kaid,
gets some crucial picks.
Like the Kaid ban, like in Clubhouse, we'd always run Kaid in basement, and that would be a big part of our strategy. And then they banned Kaid, so I was ready. So I was ready to play Pulse and Castle to impact Thermites, but Alex was really good and killed Thermite for us, so we didn't need to deal with it in the first place.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah,
the vigil in several of those later rounds definitely made a difference there.
Yeah.
It really helped for them, at least, that they banned Kaid. That was a good ban on their part.
Yeah, they played very well.
Oh yeah, a lot of credit goes to Weber State for how they played. All right, so last question, and each of you has to answer this. Favorite op? Could be defense or offense, doesn't matter.
Today, for me, it was probably Zofia and Vigil.
Okay.
For me, I mean, I'm going to have to go with Legion. I mean, it's just annoying, but he's pretty good. I like him.
Yeah, for me, it's going to have to be Thatcher, because he's the op that no one really likes to play, but he has so much utility, and he completely like Thatcher. He doesn't like to deal with electronics. He can just completely get rid of cap cans and Legion mines that normally would be detrimental for a team. So I play him because he's just good for a team.
Okay.
I only played 2 ops today. Thermite, just because he's a necessity, and you always have to bring one, so I'm kind of designated Thermite. And then Rook, just because he offers versatility.
Okay. I mean, those you feel like you have to play, or those are your actual favorite ones to play?
Oh, they're not my favorite.
Okay, so
but
what's your
team needs.
if you could pick any op,
If I
you
could
wanted
pick
to
any op, I would go Sledge on offense 100% of the time, and I'd go Legion on defense. Those are my 2 favorites.
Okay.
Not what the team needed, though.
All right. Well, congratulations. I know we took a win last week, but that was because of a forfeit. So congratulations on getting a first legitimate win. Better late than never, even though it is the which probably will be the last match of the semester. But once again, congratulations.
Yeah, and this is going to be a very bright future for the team, because now we know that we can win, and that means that we are going to win a lot more in the coming semester.
Yeah, if you watch all the matches back, you see us getting 2-0'd in the beginning to kind of chipping away, and then very last game we finally get a win. So.
Yeah, it just shows how much improvement you guys have made in the past 2 months.
Yeah.
So very proud of you guys for what you're able to do.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we're
Proud
excited.
of ourselves. Ready for spring.
Yep. All right.
Spring.
So that's going to be it for us here. So just a couple quick reminders. That was the last match for us today. Yeah, we're not done with the stream just yet here. But so we will start back up again next spring. We don't know exactly when all the matches will be for either the conference matches or Rainbow Six matches. So we will get that to you on social media once we know. So as a reminder, please be sure to follow us on all of our social media pages. So you can follow us on Twitter at Marietta Esports, Facebook, Marietta College Esports.
What are you doing out here?
So you can trying to show off a little bit?
No.
He's got the guns.
Okay. Yeah, and then also on YouTube. So this match will be broadcasted next week. Well, not broadcast. It'll be uploaded on YouTube channel. So you can go to bit.ly / I can't talk. I've been talking too much today. / Marietta College Esports. You can also follow us here on Twitch. So whenever our broadcasts go up, you can check it out. All right. So from all of us here at Marietta College Esports, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening and the rest of the semester.
Thanks. Thank you.